It's Madden NFL 24. And we've got the Sentinels, star linebacker. He's been one of his team's best defenders all season, with 11 sacks so far this year.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your play.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return will stop right around the 25. Partner on my spot sheets. And now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this just a minute. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Murray. Escapes the sack. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
3rd and 3. operating from the gun. Williams can't get away, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On play action, it's Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And here's a handoff out of the gun. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. With his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Sentinels are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Williams now operating from the gun. Incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And that's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Taken from just outside the 30. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Portland's offense now about set to take over. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Murray off play action. Well, this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Murray to air it out again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. This is caught. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Walker to start the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Walker with another carry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Williams on 1st and 10.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Williams throwing again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back to Walker on 1st down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw. Williams. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
Malik Harrison
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Murray now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Buying time to his left. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down. And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Williams, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Running left is Walker. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Williams. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right, got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. We often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands.
And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Slot man moves right. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep.
What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and
from the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Sentinels take a 3-touchdown lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
71 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Play fake. Murray. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. First down, Murray. Forced out to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Mike Williams.
20
And the Sentinels are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Sentinels 31. Golden Eagles 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now Williams to throw on second down.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Taken down at the 42.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Williams. Catch is made by Metcalf.
Down to the 10.
And touchdown! DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Golden Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
31. Golden Eagles 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown!
Trey McBride.
74 yards.
And the Sentinels are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Golden Eagles 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
and it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Sentinels will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Golden Eagles 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This offense back to work now late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's taken on the 25. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Steps away to his left.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for the message.